All right. Good afternoon, good evening, depends on where you are connected with us. My name is Emmanuel Adigbola, and I want to welcome everyone to this party. Okay, we are here. Let the party begin. Okay, so who is here with me? Can you just identify yourself? You can just type your name and your location where you are connected. If you are for example, if you are in London, just type London, your name, then London. If you are in Nigeria, type maybe your name, then maybe Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, or wherever you are. So let's do the meet and greet briefly. The same thing if you are connected with us on Facebook, uh, just type in your name. Okay, Branco all the way from Italy, Samson all the way from Nigeria. Okay, now, good to have you guys. Due to some, you know, circumstances beyond our control, Dr. Opie cannot make it today, but I believe anywhere he is, he's with us. Okay, so guys, we just go rock it, and I want you to feel at home. Okay, the best Christmas gift you can give to yourself is what you are doing right now. Invest in yourself, invest in your education, and just make 2019 your best year ever. I see so many people, they always say that they want to, make New Year resolution. And honestly speaking, before you know it, we'll be planning for 2020. Okay. So, in order for you not to make 2019 a repetition of 2018, the best thing you can do for yourself is what you are doing right now. So, I really, really salute you, and I'm so happy, I'm so excited for you that you make it here. If you are connected with me right here, or you are on Facebook, all the same, you guys, you are welcome. And this is Santa Emmanuel saying Merry Christmas to you. So we just go get started real quick. Let me see. I want you guys to please just type one, either you're on Facebook or you are connected with me directly here on Zoom. If you can hear my voice very clearly, please just type one. Just type one on the chat box. Just type one on the chat box. If you can hear my, okay, good. Okay, good. Okay, so guys, we just going to get started. Once again, my name is Emmanuel Adegbola, and I don't plan to keep you for long. I know some of you is late right now, especially if you are connected in maybe in Nigeria, maybe you are in Italy. I believe it's in Nigeria, it should be around 10 o'clock right now. What is it? What is the time over there in Italy right now, Branco? What is the time in Italy? What is the time in Italy? Oh wow, 10 p.m. So okay, so Italy and Nigeria share the same time. Okay, cool. I see Mr. Frank Emmanuel. You are welcome also. So guys, we just go to kick it rolling. And okay, a little bit disclaimer before we get started. Everything we're going to be talking about is just for educational purpose. I'm not a financial advisor. Okay, so anything I say, okay, is just what has worked for me. And of course, I'm so much convinced that if you follow what I share with you, you can turn your life just almost around, about almost overnight. Okay, so this is what has worked for me, and I'm just so excited. I'm so fired up to share with you guys. So who is Emmanuel Adigbola, and why should you actually, just follow everything I'm going to be sharing? This is unscripted presentation. Okay, I'm just going to be, talking to you from my heart, and feel free to ask questions if you are with me over here. And of course, if you are also there on Facebook, make sure you just ask your question. Okay. Oh, I see Pastor T also. You are welcome. Okay. So guys, as I said, my name is Emmanuel Adigbola, and I'm speaking to you directly from my home office right here in Mesquite, Texas. And of course, most of my students and friends call me Forex Apostle. Why? Because I'm a minister of the gospel, and I trade Forex market for a living. And of course, I started studying Forex since 2006, but I didn't start as overnight success. It didn't just start like that. I paid my price. I I paid my price big time, big time. The first 6 months was a struggle, and of course, I ended up hiring a guy, who had me by hand and show me where money is online, and especially when we talk about forex trading. And of course, I've dabbled into different kind of online businesses. Talk about network marketing. Of course, I had success there. Affiliate marketing. Had success there. E-commerce. I still have some of my products on Amazon. So I've I've done it all. But when I look into my personality and what I'm doing, and I look into a business that I have to do, that I don't need anybody. Okay, I don't need to be chasing people around. I don't need to be, blogging, video, do this. Forex is just the best deal. Okay, and that is why I narrow it in and I settle for forex trading. Uh, with forex trading, you don't. I mean, we're going to be talking about why forex trading. You don't need, unlike all these multi-level marketing or network marketing, you don't need to chase your Uncle Tom or Auntie Susie up and down to join your business, even if you don't have a clue how Facebook, PPC works, or SEO, or YouTube. You can still make money with forex as long as you are ready to invest in yourself and invest on your education. And that's exactly what this is all about. So I'm going to be sharing my screen just to I'm a very visual person, so I like talking at the same time writing. But as I said, everything we're going to be learning today is just strictly and directly from my heart, and no, don't take it anything, but make sure you just do your own due diligence, and that is just disclaimer right there. Because when we talk about forex, or when we talk about anything trading, of course there's huge amount of risk involved. Okay, and of course life itself is all about risk. Okay, life itself is about risk. Life itself is about risk. So what is forex? Okay, what is forex? Because I see many people asking that question, that okay, yeah, what is forex? Simply speaking, forex is all about buying and selling of currency. That is just it. Let me see. Did somebody asking me a question right there? Forex is big money if you are trained and disciplined. Yes, Bernard, you are welcome. Forex is big money. At the same time, it can also be nightmare. I think I should just let me see if I can activate some of you guys. I want to see some of you guys' face. Let me see if I can just bring some of you on board. If I bring you on board, you feel free to turn on your video, but just make sure you disable your audio. But if you want to use your audio, then just make sure it's not disturbing others. Okay, so I'm promoting some of you guys to just a panelist. I just want to see your face if it is possible. So let me see how many of you are ready for that. Okay, I see Branko, I see Ahmed. If you okay, cool. Cool. Okay, so nice. So please make sure you disable your sound. Okay, guys, just make sure you disable your sound. You know how to disable your sound, right? Just you see or if I see that there's background noise from your end, then I will disable you from my end. Okay. Okay. Mr. Tony, I'm going to disable you from here, or you disable yourself the sound. Okay. Can you disable the sound so that it will? Because I can hear some background sound. Okay. Okay, cool. Pastor Tunde, how are you doing, sir?
I'm good, sir. Well done,
yeah,
sir.
Cool. How was your trip to Houston?
We thank God, sir.
Okay, nice having you here.
Yes, sir.
So let's so guys, so please make sure you disable. I can still hear some background sound, else I'm going to disable everybody again. I can hear some background sound. Mr. Tony, can you disable your sound? I think.
I think I have. It's a mute, right?
Yes, you just mute it. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I did.
No, it's not done yet.
Okay, how about this?
Okay, I just mute it. I just mute it from here.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So let me see who again. How many systems did you collect from? It's like you connected from like almost 3 different systems. Okay, so guys, let's just get this rolling. Okay, so questions I always get asked from people is what is forex, and it's good we start from there because many people confuse forex with stock, with crypto, or with options, with futures. It's totally different. But if you know how to trade forex, you can trade any commodity. That is how I see it. You can trade, especially with some kind of broker. For example, like my broker, I use JFX. JFX, you can trade stock, you can trade indices. These days I love indices, even though it's very volatile. Okay, so but let me start from beginning. So when we talk about forex simply comes from the word foreign exchange. Okay, FOREX. Okay, it just simply comes from the word foreign exchange. And for some of you, let me explain this in a layman language. If you live in United States and you want to go to London for vacation, you will take your dollars from US, and when you get to London, you will change it to British pounds. Okay, the same thing if you live in UK and you are coming to United States, you will come with your British pounds, and when you get to United States, you will exchange it for dollars. Why? Because you cannot spend British pounds here in US. So you have to change it to what you can spend. Okay. And how do you do that offline? You go to Bureau de Change, or you go to the bank, or you see some people at the airport who will change it for you. So instead of you doing that offline, so what you are now doing as a forex trader is you are now helping people, okay, who wants to change their currency. So what do you do as a forex trader? You are buying and you are selling currency at the same time. Okay, once again, you are buying and you are selling currency at the same time. Let me quickly differentiate that to cryptocurrency trading using some of all these cryptos exchange platform. If you are using, let's say for example, if you are buying, let's say you are using Binance, okay? Let's assume you are using Binance as your exchange platform for crypto. If you want to trade Bitcoin on Binance platform, you will first of all buy Bitcoin. Okay, after you buy this Bitcoin, then you will hold this Bitcoin. Okay, you will hold it till the value appreciates. So let's say you buy Bitcoin for $3,500. Maybe you buy Bitcoin for $3,500. Then when Bitcoin gets to 3,007 or 3,006, depends, you can sell it, and the difference between the price is your profit. That is when you are doing cryptocurrency trading, okay, using all these platforms like Binance and the rest. But the same cryptocurrency, you can still trade it using some of all these forex brokers. You don't need to buy or to hold. For example, if you are trading cryptocurrency using Binance, you cannot sell Bitcoin if you don't have Bitcoin. Okay, you can't sell Ethereum if you don't have Ethereum. But if you are a forex trader and you are using any of all these forex brokerage accounts, You can trade Ethereum, you can trade Bitcoin, you can trade. In fact, if you want to trade stocks, you can trade stocks, and as you are doing it simultaneously. So what that means is when you place a buy order, okay, when you buy in Forex, note that somebody is selling at the same time. So the question now is who wins, okay? And who wins depends on who does the most analysis. How do you know when to buy? How do you know when to buy and when to sell? Because those are the common questions. There are different ways by which you can tell how to buy and how to sell a currency pairs. And when I'm saying currency pairs, it doesn't matter. It might be indices, it might be stocks, it might be energy, it might be any currency pairs. It doesn't matter. But all you have to do is that 4 factors determines your buying or selling position. Okay, 4 factors. And what are these factors? Let me stop this sharing. Let's go to the other side. Okay, I'm going to use a whiteboard. So that's okay. Okay, cool. So can you guys see my screen, right? You can see my screen, right? Can you see my screen, guys? Somebody can. Okay, cool. Okay, thank you, Mr. Tony. So now, how do you know when to buy, and when to sell? Because that is what is most important when you are trading Forex. Okay, when you are trading Forex, this is what is more important. I will not go into too much of theory today. If you want the theory behind the Forex, when is the best time to trade, who are your competitors, who are the market players, how many sessions we have, blah, 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 blah. All those, I treated them in beginner's guide to mastering Forex trading. And if you don't have the book also, you can just send me a message after this presentation. I will give you the book free of charge. Okay. So today I just want to, show you a case study, okay, of what I did last week, because many people will say, oh no, you can't make money with a small account. You can't. I started a case study last week and I opened an account with $200, actually $209. And within 4 days, I doubled that amount. Okay. So there's no bank that can give you that kind of money. Okay, if you deposited let's say $100,000, if you deposited $100,000 into your fixed account, maximum they will give to you right now is 5%. In fact, some of them give you 2.5 on CD. Okay, 2.5% or 3%. Okay, so it means if you put $100,000 to savings account or CD or some kind of investment with bank, they give you like around 5% or 2.5 in a whole year. So what is 5% of 100,000? That's around the if I'm not mistaken, that would be around $5,000. Okay, so that would be around $5,000. So it means for a whole 1 year, what we have is $5,000. What you will have is what? $5,000. But do you know, if you know how to trade Forex, you can trade with, in fact, you don't need $100,000 to start. You can start with as low as $1,000. If you know what you are doing, this $1,000, you can grow it to this 5,000 within a month or 2 months with perfect risk management and your fund management. Okay, so that is exactly what we are talking about here. I'm going to be showing you what I did, because that account, I started with $200, and within a week, I took it to almost $500. Okay, it was the market crash of today now that made me to have some drawdown. But even if I close the draw, even if I close the negative right now that I have on the trade, I still have profit of almost about $60-something on this. So if you put in $200 Okay, if you put in 200, let's say you put in $200 to your bank, and your bank is ready to be giving you $50 on it every week, I believe everybody will be taking their money to bank. But the funniest thing is that even the rich, they don't put in their money in the bank account like you and I do. And that is essence of you understanding this. When you understand what you are doing, you will be able to know how to play the game just like the rich do. Because for you to, for you to be rich, you have to do what the rich do. Okay, so we're talking about how do you know when to buy and how to sell. 4 factors are responsible. And what are these 4 factors? The first one is fundamental. Fundamental, when we talk about fundamental, we're talking about like economic news. Okay, we're talking about like news. I don't know how many of you have been following what is going on with a stock market right now. The whole thing is crashing. Okay, the whole thing is crashing. There's even some forecasts that 50% chances of recession. Okay, next year, 50% chance of recession next year. Why? Because the whole stocks is crashing down. But if you are a forex broker, it doesn't matter what is happening in the market. Either the market is mooning or the market is crashing. You still make money. You still make money. These days, I trade indices. And even when the market is crashing, I still make money with it. Okay, so the first one is what? Fundamental. Now, how do you know what is coming? There are different news that come every time. Okay, news come. There are some calendars you can follow. One of them is I don't know if you can see my screen. Let me see. Okay, I'm not using that. Okay, let me hold on a second. Let me. Okay, so I'm gross. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to, show you guys what. Okay, so let's see some fundamental. Okay, this is forex calendar. Okay, this is forex calendar, and of course there are a lot of them online, but I use Forex Factory, and I just, I teach my student how to do all this, but for the sake of this presentation, I'm just going to take you guys through this briefly. Okay, like for example, today is Monday, no economic news. Tuesday, of course, is Christmas, so every market is closed. On Wednesday, I can decide as, okay, you know what, I don't want to trade a long term, I just want to trade news. And when I say I want to trade news, it therefore means that I will target any of this time. Okay, on Tuesday, I can target any of all this time right now. Okay, like for example, I'm in Dallas. So this is 3:30 a.m. This is Central Time now because I adjust it to my time. Okay, this is Central Time. So it therefore means that at this time, I can decide to trade any pairs related to British pounds. And around this time, the market is very, very volatile. There's a lot of volume. And of course, Forex market is very liquid. We're talking about over $5.4 trillion daily transaction, okay? Over $5.4 trillion. So let's assume, okay, I say, you know what? I'm going to sleep. I don't want to trade this. I can trade this 7:30 a.m. This is Canadian dollars. Get ready. You see what is happening to oil. You see what is happening to crude oil right now. So, and if you know what is happening to crude oil, you know that USD CAD, okay, dollars, Canadian dollars is trending up right now, okay, while the oil is going down. So you can trade this and you make money. Or if you don't want to trade this, you can decide to trade around 1 p.m. You can decide to trade this FOMC economic news and so on and so forth. So with my students, we go deep into this. I show you what you can do with news. You can do 4 things with news. Okay, 4 things. you can do with economic news. 4 things you can do with economic news. The first one is you can decide to, trade before the news. All these have different strategies that you adopt. The second one, you can decide to trade after the news. The third one, you can decide to trade the news itself. All these have different trading strategies that you can adopt. And of course, the fourth one is you can decide to just what? Avoid the news. So it means that the first 30 minutes and 30 minutes after news, you don't place any trade. All these we go deep into them if you are one of my students in my coaching and mentoring program. But I just want you to know that one of the 4 things that determines when you buy and when you sell is what? Economic news. Economic news, we call it fundamental, what is happening. If you follow the news right now, you see what is happening between United States and China and this and that with a trade war, and it's affecting the market. Investors are scared, and of course, that is why the stock market is crashing. That is why NASDAQ, Dow, all of them, they are crashing. So if you understand what is happening in the world economically, you can make a fortune with it. Then the second one is technical. Okay, technical. There are some traders that all they do is use fundamentals to trade. Okay, and there are some that use technical. And what does that mean? It therefore means that these technicals are indicators that indicate, remember, indicate, it just indicates, it just tell you that, okay, it's about time you sell, it's about time you buy. But there are still some other things you have to confirm, okay, before you place any order. And the third one is the price action. That is the best tools you can use. Price action simply means you look at it nakedly and you are able to determine what is happening. Okay, and the fourth one is what I call sentiment. Okay, sentiment analysis. Sentiment analysis, what that means is what you are looking at might be totally different to what I'm looking at. So you might decide to go long. Going long in Forex means you are buying. And I might decide to go short. Going short means I'm selling. All this, we go into them in class if you are one of my students. So these 4 things are what determines when you buy and when you sell. You see, economic news, technical, price action, and sentiment. Let me just quickly show you what I mean by that. I've shown you the economic news right here. These are all news right here. This is technical. Somebody is dropping. Let me see who that is. Is that a question? If you are connected on Facebook, guys, if you have questions, you can just leave your question also on Facebook. Promise I will. Oh, I see my man. Omololu Akinwumi Ogamisa. How are you doing? So let me see. So this is fundamental. And of course, you cannot do without it. You cannot do without it. We have you can do this, you can set it. You have medium impact. This is how you set it. You have, you see, you have the high impact, you have medium, you have low. If I want to set all of this now that, okay, I want to see all the news coming out, that is where to set it. And of course, I can see all the news coming out. So it therefore means that I will not place any trade without looking at this first. But guys, you don't want to do that because I only focus on the red ones. That is the one that have the highest movement on the market. Okay, that is the fundamental. Then the technical is, for example, this is technical indicator, but this is a customized build. This is what I use, and this is what some of my students also use. It makes it very easy. Wow, the arrow tells me when to buy. Even my 3-year or my 4-year-old kids can tell me, if you see blue arrow, what do you do? Buy. If you see red arrow, what do you do? Sell. Okay, and when do you exit? If you see the red phoenix, exit. If you see the green one, exit. It's very easy compared to when you have a market like this. Okay, candlestick. Some people love this. Okay, some people love this. I trade naked. Also, we call it naked trading. We call it a naked trading. But you have to understand the meaning of each candlestick. What does this do? What is this swamping top? What is this? All this candle has their own meaning. In fact, we have almost about 150 different patterns. Okay, patterns when it comes to trading candlestick like this, and this is what gets so many people confused. This is what gets so many people confused, and you don't have to make it difficult than necessary. Honestly, Forex is easy if you know what you are doing. And what are the 3 steps you need to just understand? 3 steps to understand. Step number 1 is you determine the trend. Okay, you determine the trend, and when we're talking about the trend, you need to understand what kind of trend are we talking about. Because if you are a long-term trader, or you are a swing trader, how you determine your trend is totally different to someone that is a scalper. And I know someone might be on this presentation and you're thinking, okay, what is all this? What does all this mean? We have different time frame, okay, that you work with. This is daily. We have 4 hours, we have 1 hour, we have 30 minutes. You can trade with 1 minute. So your personality determine what kind of time frame you use. For example, if you are on a regular job and you work 9 to 5, you don't want to be trading 5 minutes or 15 minutes or 1 minute. So you want to be trading like at least 4 hours daily or weekly chart. So the first step is what? You determine the trend, or what I call the market direction. And with my system, it's made it very, very easy. Very, very easy for me to know what I'm doing. For example, I can just look at the market and say, okay, what is the market doing right now? What is the market doing right now with my box? I don't need to crack my edge too much. I just know, okay, you know what? With what I see right here, this is going what? Up. And what I will be looking forward to do is what? To buy. Okay, this is going up. For example, this place is going down. How do you make money in Forex? Okay, how do you make money in Forex? Is by what? By winning your pips. We call it pips. If the market moves from 1 to 2, let's use, if the market moves from 1.0000 to 1.0005, this has moved 5 pips. Okay, this has moved 5 pips. So this is how you make money in Forex. So you don't focus on the money, you focus on pips. Okay, you focus on pips. Using Tradermatic, let me quickly show you what this, if you happen to enter this trade from here. Okay, if you happen to enter this trade from here and you write it down up to this time, up to this place, let me show you what you make if you have a standard account. So you are looking into from here, write it down up to this place. You are looking into 1,182 pips. 1,182 pips for Euro NZD. Okay, 1,182 pips. Let me show you what that means. 1,182 pips. That is money. If we have 4 types of accounts, we have what is called nano. We have nano accounts. We have micro. We have mini. Sorry, we have nano accounts. We have micro. We have mini account, and we have standard account. I will explain briefly. You see, some of the brokers, they ask you, you can start an account with $20. So what you will be operating with is micro account. So 1 pip will be equals to 1 cent. Actually, with nano, 1 pip will be equals to 1 cent. But with micro, 1 pip will be equals to 10 cents. With mini account, 1 pip is equals to $1. So let's assume you even have a mini account and you have that 1,200 pips. Imagine what that means. That is $1,200 for you right there. Then standard account, 1 pip is equals to $10. So if your account is standard and you are able to place a trade for and you gain 1,200 pips, do you know how much that is? That is over $12,000 right there. Depends on the currency pairs, but most of them is just like $1 per pip, okay, for standard. So this is what I basically use, and this is what some of my students use. It makes it very, very easy to trade. Do I use a naked chart? Yes, but this makes it very, very easy. Let me just show you what I was talking about before I take 1 or 2 questions. This was the account I opened last. This is live, okay? This is FX Blue. As you can see, this account was opened 7 days ago, okay? 7 days ago. There is drawdown of -600 right now because of certain things that happened today. The market crash, and I was it on my system and here and there, but that is still okay. Even if I close this trade with the madness, I still have 273 on equity, and this is over $70 on $200 within a week. I mean, that is you can't get that anywhere when it comes to banking. And look at it, the weekly return you're talking about, 5 over, okay, this is it right here. You see, the close profit within a week is over $700 on this account, and I started with just $200. So if everything should continue like that, you have monthly return of over 2,000%. Okay, over 2,000%. Which bank can give you that kind of money or that kind of interest? Okay, so I want you guys to see beyond just, oh, because I've talked to so many people who say, oh, forex is tough, but it depends on how you are learning. You cannot make money with forex. Try to just grab everything from a free video, YouTube video, or $2 or $7 Udemy courses. But when you invest in yourself, if you say education is expensive, someone says you should try ignorance, because you will know that ignorance is more expensive than education. I'm going to pause for a minute, then I will take 1 or 2 questions. Then let me do what Mr. Tony also is doing. I can see that he's drinking, so let me to just drink something. So I'm going to wait and take 1 or 2 questions, guys. So if you have any question, go ahead and ask your question. If you are on Facebook, go ahead and ask a question, and if you are also right here, go ahead and ask your question. Yes, I see Bernard says price interest point. Yeah, sure, that is PIP right there. So Bernardo, preferred factory, banks are closed, the Fibonacci trend line, all those are how you know how to buy and how to sell. So guys, go ahead and ask your question if you have any questions, and let me try to answer your question as we go along. Do you have any question? If you want to speak, also you can just enable your audio if you don't want to type. I just want to take 1 or 2 questions before we continue. Mr. Frank, how are you doing, sir? You can you can enable your audio if you want to talk, you have questions or anything you feel you want to ask questions based on what I've shared, or maybe anything that is kind of giving you concern when it comes to forex trading and you want to ask. Let me entertain that question within the next 2-3 minutes before I continue. Any question, guys? Any question? Okay, you guys are cool, right? With everything I've shared. Tradermatic indicator looks interesting. Please, what is the hit rate? Who asked that question? Yeah, some of you that possibly might have been following me, you see that we launched Cryptomatic 360 early this year. We launched it on JVZoo. So, and of course, Tradermatic is an advanced version of Cryptomatic 360. So, and the winning rate is over 80% actually. If anybody tells you that his indicator or his system is over 100% or 100%, that person is just lying to you. But Tradermatic is around 85% based on certain the indicators that we put together. One of the indicators that Tradermatic uses Ekinashi. If you are very familiar with Ekinashi is an irregular candlestick that let you, have idea of what the market will be doing next. For example, if you are working with daily chart, you can, by the time Ekinashi can do his printing, he's printing towards direction of what the market will do tomorrow. So you can have pre-knowledge of what the market is going to be doing. So let me show you what I mean by that. For example, this is a daily chart. Let's start from this place. Let me pick my writing tool. Okay, so you start from here. By the time this next candle is printing, you can see that the market is going to be what? Down. The next one is going to be down. If you just look at it from here, there's a way I trade it. When I see blue like this, I exit. And of course, when the trend returns, I follow the trend. Another thing I do is when I get my trend on daily, then I move to 4 hours to place my trade. That is if I'm trading long term. If I'm trading medium, I get my trend on 4 hours and I use 1 hour for my trading. And if I'm trading short term, I get my trend with 1 hour and I place my trade with 15 minutes. So I try to maintain ratio 1:4 or 1:6. 1:4 or 1:6. So that is how I normally do, and how I normally put my chart is something like this. Let me so like I go to my profile, and of course I have something like let's say like this. So if I'm trading on 1 hour, I can hear some background sound. Please, if you want to talk, you can indicate, and if you are not, please try to disable your sound if it's making noise. So I don't know if I answer your questions. So guys, if you have any other question, go ahead and ask while I wait for that chart to load. I think I have my backup system running, so it makes my system slow. You have any other question, please go ahead and ask. We are 4 minutes into this.
Yeah, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Will you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, my name is Frank Emmanuel.
Oh, Mr. Frank, how are you doing?
I'm good. I'm doing great. And you?
I'm cool.
Okay. Please, a very quick one. I noticed that a lot of brokers these days out there, So I want to know which of the brokers do you think is best, for one to, trade with?
Okay. When you talk about brokers, I use about 4 of them.
Okay.
I use JFX.
JFX, okay.
I use JFX.
Okay.
Before they used to allow bank wires and they allow you to withdraw to your bank, but right now they only accept a Bitcoin.
Okay.
You can also withdraw through Bitcoin also, and of course it's easy if you are using if you have your wallet, you can buy Bitcoin, you deposit directly, you also withdraw directly. You can use Coinbase and attach your Coinbase with your bank account. So I also use FX Choice.
Okay. Okay. FX Choice. Okay.
I use FX Choice. If I have to rate, FX Choice is actually my best. They are more reliable, but I use JFX because of the initially it was because of the indices, but I now discovered that even FX Choice have their own the indices also on it. Then
Okay.
I use a Trader's Way.
Okay.
I use Trader's Way, and I use FX Glory.
Okay.
So those are the 4.
FX Glory or FX Glory or FX Blue.
FX Glory, FX Glory. FX Blue is just a third party verified account. Just if you want to show your statement to outsiders, that's what it is. It's just like FX Book.
Oh, FX Glory. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but FX Glory is a broker. I think they are in Saudi Arabia. Then Traders Way, then FX Choice and JFX. Those are my broker that I use. So this is how I normally arrange my charts if I'm trading. As you can see, I see the trend in this place that is what's going up. Then I see the 4 hours by half. This is where I'm trading right now. This is where I'm going to be trading. And I use this one to monitor my trade. It's a little bit advanced. I don't recommend it for beginners, but this is also what I teach my students. Why do you have to trade with multi chart? Okay, it's kind of make it, because for example, imagine if you are trading on daily now, you see, oh, the market is going up and you buy. Meanwhile, on 1 hour, look at what it's doing. The market is going what? Down. So I wait till when this also, this is retracing right now. So after the retracement, I make mention of some jargons, guys. If you are not, if you are very new on this, don't worry. These are just jargons in Forex. We're talking about retracement and this and that. But what it simply means that when market is trending, some people start taking their profit, and that's why you see this happening. So I will wait for my stochastic to, of course, go back to under 20 and come back. And as soon as it passes over 20 going up, then if this is still up and this also is up, then I will enter, I will buy. Do you understand now? So that's how I normally place my orders. And if this is a long term, and if it is news that I want to trade, the same thing I do. But what I will now do is I will change this to sometimes 30 minutes, this one to 15 minutes, and this will be 5 minutes. So I'll be placing trade on 5 minutes and so on and so forth. So that's how I roll it. Okay. So
sorry, another question, please.
Okay.
Yeah. Is it advisable to trade, currency concurrently with cryptocurrency as well?
It depends. It depends. It depends on your broker. It depends on your interest. These days, personally, I don't trade cryptocurrency because of so many things happening. But I trade currency pairs and I trade indices. Like if you're using JFX, JFX has all of them. JFX has cryptos. You can see so many cryptos. You can trade with them. And of course, they have stocks if you are interested in stocks, and they have indices, and they have exotic and so on and so forth. Yeah, but what I recommend, what I do is, and what I recommend for my students is, Pick one or two currency pairs. And if you want to trade indices, pick one and just master it. What that means is that you understand behavior of that currency pairs.
Okay.
So that if you understand it inside, you don't need to trade 100 currency pairs before you make money with Forex. You just pick only one and you understand it, especially if you're a trend trader. You write it up, you write it down. And when the market is floppy or is just ranging, you look for another pair. Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
So, let me take one more question before I continue my presentation, guys. One more questions. One more questions. One more questions before I continue. Okay, if there's no other questions, I'm going to continue. So you guys can see my screen, right? Can you guys see my screen, please? Somebody can just help me. Can you guys see the screen? Okay, okay, cool. Okay, thank you. So let me okay. I guess some of the questions that some people wants to be part of my coaching and mentoring group, and of course a certification program. Now, why certification? Because starting from 2019, right now we manage some client accounts and some funds. We have some private investors that actually, invest into our trading. And starting from next year, I'm going to be, engaging some of my students to help in managing other people's accounts. So, and of course, I cannot trust you if I don't know what you can deliver. So that is why I'm having this certification program also with it. So this is more or less like addition on what we've been doing for coaching and mentoring program. So introducing 6-month coaching, mentoring, and certification program in Forex and cryptocurrency trading with Forex Apostle. And I've explained why people call me Forex Apostle. Why? Because I'm a minister of the gospel, and of course, I trade Forex for a living. Many of you possibly on this call must have either been to my house before or seen me in live before. I'm not a ghost, as you can see. This is Santa Emmanuel speaking to you. So you're going to be working with me and other students are the, apart from just watching free YouTube video or try to pick one or two nugget from a free WhatsApp groups, but you invest on your education. And what that means is I'm responsible also for your success. It therefore means that I'm obligated to your success. It therefore means that you can wake me up even by 1 a.m. and ask questions. It therefore means that I'm also, obligated to answer your questions. So introducing 6-month coaching. So why Forex and cryptocurrencies? Because some people ask this question that, okay, why not just only Forex? Why not just only cryptocurrency? Two of them I've seen some guys coaching just only crypto trading alone for over $3,000. Okay, before I changed my trading radically, I hired a one-on-one coach who collected very huge amount of money for me. That was 2006. Okay, that was 2006, and that was what gave me edge. That was what gave me an edge in this industry. So now, these days, you can hardly talk about trading cryptocurrency without talking about Forex. The reason why many people lose money with cryptocurrency is because they don't know what is happening in Forex world. I remember a training I did early this year, and I talked about 5 cycles that every commodity works through. When Bitcoin was $18,000, I was already selling my Bitcoin. Why? Because I knew anytime you hear the word the highest price of that particular commodity. When other people are buying, that is when you start selling. Okay, when other people are zigging, that is when you start to zag. Okay, so you need to understand that concept. So two of them, they are, they work hand in hand right now. Okay, so, and of course, with my coaching and mentoring, you are in safe hand because we dive into both of them. If you want to invest crypto, you want to do investment, I work with you to understand that. But what I will recommend for anybody, either you sign up for my coaching or not coaching, right now is don't buy any cryptocurrency to hold. Make sure you are trading with it. If you don't see any of those my training, you talk about the 5 cycles, and the cycle we have right now, we are about to enter the first level. What happened to Bitcoin in 2012, 2013 is what is about to happen. And it's only when you are insider that you can get all these nugget and all these tips. Okay, so even though I called it 6 months coaching and mentoring, most of my students, they've been with me for 6 months and even beyond. Okay, and I don't charge you extra to be part of the team. We meet once a week, and of course, you get access to CFI members area. Okay, so why lifetime also? Because the day you stop learning, that is when you start dying. Okay, forex trading is an ongoing learning, and with my coaching and mentoring, you should start trading sooner than you expected. Some of my students started before even the end of their 1 month. Okay, even though I recommend that you demo trade for a while before you put in live money. So now, what will you be learning as one of our students with this program? Okay, we'll be learning trading foundation of all basics, exchanges, charts, and trading tools, how to build your own trading plan. Why do you need to know that? Because what works for me might not work for you. My trading style might not work for you. Okay, I might be patient, you might not be patient. So I work with you to build your own trading plan. You plan your trade and you trade your plan, including the entries, position sizing, targets, and exit strategies. And of course, you'll be learning how to conduct fundamental analysis to find the right entry. This is what kills most people in Forex. You need to know when is your perfect entry and when is your perfect exit. Okay? Using technical analysis to quantify price to determine future probability. What we do in Forex is probability, but when you have a very good indicator that you are working with, and if you're a price action trader, when you are able to determine the trend and you know when to enter, you have the high probability of succeeding in that trade. Do you win 100% of the time? No. If you see anybody that show you that my trade is 100% winning, that is a scam. You better run. Okay, but just like in life, you win some, you lose some, but as long as your winning is more than you're losing, you are in business. Okay, so understanding crypto market cycles and timing your execution of trade, how to manage risk to maximize losses and maximize gains, how to trade news for maximum profit. Okay, there is a way you trade the news. I just show you 4 things you do with the news. You can either trade before, you can trade after, you can trade the news, and you can avoid the news entirely. Okay, so you'll be learning a variety of effective crypto and forex trading strategies. You'll be learning forex trading like those in Wall Street. Okay, when I was in Nigeria, I used to trade for one of the Wonders Bank then, controlling over $1 million account. So you need to work with someone that have been there. I didn't spend time today to talk about me because it's just about you. I used to work in Nigeria as a banker. I quit my job working for Access Bank, and I was trading full-time from home, even before I relocated to the United States. So you need to learn from someone that is trading and not just someone that is training. How to trade Forex part-time and make full-time income. When to trade Forex to build wealth. There's one of my accounts. I started that account with $8,000, and I've grown that account for over $600,000 right now. Okay, it's my retirement account, and I don't touch it. So I'll show you how to start that and how to build all those. You can retire young and still retire what? Rich. You don't wait till when you have worked for 35 years and your job, they will give you work clock for you to take picture with them. Some of the jobs you are not even guarantee of tomorrow. You are not even guarantee of what is happening in 2019. Now there is 50% chances of recession next year. So, and if you are a Christian, what you'll be doing, God forbid, God forbid. No, I believe God has answered your prayer. That is why you are on this presentation today. You know, you remember the story of Egypt and Joseph. You know, you have to prepare for recession. You prepare for famine. So that job that you had right now, what if you got fired? What happens? What happens? No backup, nothing. Okay, so you'll be learning how to recognize a trend. You'll be learning how to recognize when trend is changing. You'll be recognizing and you'll be learning how to identify high probability trades and how and when to exit your trade. That is very important. And you, of course, will be looking into your personalities. You go through personality tests. You know which time frame is best for you, and so on and so forth. You'll be learning how to trade more than one currency pairs at a time. You will learn, you know, how the market, which one has the highest probability of a good move. You will learn how to trade while working a full-time job. Some of you on this presentation right now, I guess you have your full-time job. 9 to 5, 6 to 2, 2 to 10, 10 to 6, it doesn't matter. You can trade Forex, you can trade long-term. All you need to do is work with someone that understands where you are and where you want to get to. You'll be learning how to recognize chart patterns, how to control your emotions, because this also kills. I've talked to so many people. You know, they grow account, they can grow the account from 10,000 to 100,000 and burn the whole account in one day. Why? Because emotion steps in, fear steps in, greed steps in, and so on and so forth. You'll be learning how to focus and be consistent. Please try to mute your sound. Thank you. So you'll be learning how to turn your losing trades to winners. Okay, you will learn how to allow your winning trades to run to completion. You will learn how to keep proper journals. I give you my journals, I give you my record and everything. And of course, you'll be learning how to demo trade the right way. Many people will open demo trade account and they will open it with $1 million when you know that you're not going to be opening your life account with 1 million. That is opening demo account wrongly and setting yourself up for failure. Okay, so all these we'll be learning together. So how is it going to work? After you sign up, you will immediately get access to private members area of Crypto Forex Institute. CFI is a program that I've spent over 1 year building. I've spent over $15,000, okay, putting different tools together. And by the time we launch in January, people that join CFI program, they will be paying $497 per month. But if you sign up for my coaching and mentoring program today, you join CFI program for life for free. Okay. You also be getting access to recordings of that I did with some of my past clients. Some of them paid as high as 10,000 to be part of what you will be getting access to free of charge. Okay. You will also be meeting with me in our live masterclass session once a week when I answer all your questions and get all your doubts cleared. Okay. So there will also be some times where we do it's strictly for Q&A sessions, and of course you'll be able to watch me just trade live. So how much does this training cost? I'm not going to waste your time. This is a Christmas period, and just like what I've announced, I'm going to be giving you a special bonus on this particular presentation, and this lasts only today. Only today. After today, this promotion is over. Okay. Number one, fast action bonus, because even life itself has a way of compensating us for acting fast. You will get lifetime discount access to all my courses, softwares, and systems that will ever be created by my companies. If you have to pay for this, the value is priceless. Number two, you will get 1 year free access to Crypto Forex Trading Signal and Investment Alert. People that subscribe to this alone, they pay $497 per year. But if you sign up today for my coaching and mentoring and certification program, you'll get it for free. Okay? You'll be getting access to lifetime access to crypto forex trading journal and plan. I'm going to be giving this to you free of charge. If you have to pay for it, you pay $197. You get lifetime access to our student alone private Facebook and WhatsApp group. If you are supposed to pay for this, if you are not my student, it costs you $97 per month. But yours today is also free. Now, some of you will be asking me, how do you get access to Tradermatic? As my student, you get this as bonus over your sign up. Over your sign up, lifetime, you can install this on as many computers as possible. When we launched Cryptomatic, we sold it for Naira $97 on JVZ. So Tradermatic today, you get it for free if you sign up for my coaching and mentoring program only today, guys, only today. Then you join CFI program where you'll be able to make over 75% generous commission on every referral that you bring to CFI. You will also be getting a free branded website. What this means is that this website will have your picture, will have your information, everything customized for you. Most of the programs out there promote the owner, but the website you'll be getting with CFI, it will be promoting you. So the total value of what you are getting today, if you sign up to join my coaching and mentoring program, is actually priceless. Okay, so I'm going to take you inside CFI just to see. I know you might possibly not hear the sound, so I'm just going to skip this, but I will take. I'm just going to skip that testimonial. That's a testimonial from Stephen Aketayo. Some of you must have met him or seen him before. So, limited for only the first 7 people, you will be getting lifetime upgrade to platinum membership level inside CFI program. I'll be showing you CFI program in a minute. So, let me just tell you how much I'm doing this promo for today. The regular price for my coaching and mentoring program is $2,097. But for the first 9 people today, is Naira $97. But I say I'm going to give you special Christmas offer. So I'm going to change this to $497. But that is only today. That is only today, guys. Only today. After today, you pay the regular price. After today, you pay the regular price. So if you want to join my coaching and mentoring program, you go to VIP997.info, www.vip997.info, and you can sign up. You can pay with PayPal. If you are in Nigeria, you can pay into GT Bank. If you want to pay with cryptocurrency, you can pay with cryptocurrency. If you want to pay with, you can pay with Zelle. You can pay with Zelle app. You can pay with a Cash app. If you are in Nigeria, you can pay into GTB. You can pay with your credit card. And you can also use a PayPal. Remember, this price only for today, guys. Valid for only today. Only today. Only today, once again, I repeat. So please don't chat me tomorrow and say, oh, I want to take your special promotional offer. I'm doing this for Christmas, and that is it. I'm just going to take you inside the Crypto Forex Institute for some of you that are here to see what you'll be getting access to. This is CFI. Once you log in, you get access to so many tools. You have unlimited autoresponder. If you don't familiar with what that means, it means that you can send unlimited email to any number of people. You get access to website builder. You get access to URL shortener. You get access to tracking tools. You get access to unlimited SMS broadcast and SMS autoresponder. Then, as my student, when you go to training, just click on training, then go to special. when you go to training and go to special, you get access to all the recordings of the trainings that I have done with my VIP clients. Some of them paid as huge as $10,000. These are all what you'll be getting. You see intro, you see day 1, day 2, day 3. You just follow it like that. You see different strategies that I treat them. Just one strategy of these can make you back your investment. So guys, I want to say very thank you to some of you that are here today. And I hope you will take this opportunity and seize this opportunity to be part of this group. Once again, I'm not doing this after today because I mean, it's not just fair because people that will be joining this program after, when we launch, they will be paying $497 every month. But you are paying that for just only one time. Let me see questions. Something, Tradomatic. Okay, yeah. If you have questions, apart from, you can chat with me also on WhatsApp if you have any question. But your question shouldn't be for me to give you access to join my coaching and mentoring program for $100 or for $20 or for less than, because what even the software you will be getting alone is more than what you are paying. Okay, but just consider this as a gift from Santa Emmanuel all to you. Okay, so guys, I see Madeline, Madeline, you're just smiling. Do you have any question, guys, before we call it a day? 10, 12 minutes after 1 hour. I plan to use just 1 hour for this. Mr. Tony, you have any question? Mr. Frank, you have any question?
Yes, I have a question.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to ask, is it, do we follow it online or do you have class sessions or?
You mean as part of if you join the coaching and mentoring program?
Yes.
Yes, all the classes are online. You have your username, you will have your password that you will use to access a CFI membership site. Then if you happen to live in the neighborhood, anytime I have a live event here in Dallas, you don't pay any fee to join. You can come over for it free of charge. And of course, what that also means is that anytime you have any questions, you will always get access to me. Some of my students, I even connect to their computer remotely to help them out.
Okay.
Any other question, guys? Any other question? Any other question?
Yes, so one more, like the once a week meeting, what day of the week?
Right now we meet every Wednesday around 11 a.m. Central Time, but we are planning to change it to Saturday so that at least majority will be part of it. But if you miss the class, you will always get access to the recordings.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Last question.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So you can, if you want to make a payment, you can pay with Zelle. You can transfer to Zelle. If you just go to that page, info VIP 997, you'll be able to see some of my students' testimonial over there. Just go to VIP 997.info. Then you will see where to make payment. If you are in Nigeria, you can pay to GTB Bank. If you want to pay with crypto, you can ask for the wallet address. And if you want to transfer, you can use a Cash App, you can use a Zelle app, you can use PayPal, and of course, you can use your credit card. Okay? So you can see this is a special Christmas offer. After today, because this offer is no more available, it's a just Christmas offer. And usually this page, others pay 2,000 naira 97, but I put this one for 497. So you just go to that page. You can also go through you will see the testimonial of my past students and clients right there. And if you have any question, feel free to ask me, and I will be here waiting for you to answer your question. So once again, I want to say thank you for your time. And I'm always available. Once again, if you have any question, Mr. Branco, all the way from Italy, thank you so much for joining. I believe you are starting your Christmas already ahead of us. Pastor, all the way from Italy, good to have you. Pastor Dio, good to have you. Ahmed, good to have you guys. And the other guys that cannot mention name. Mr. Tony, good to have you. Mr. Frank, good to have you. And every other guys on Facebook, it's nice having you guys here. Mr. Molulu, Adolphus, Ali, all of you. Merry Christmas in advance. And let me tell you something. The very best way to make 2019 your best year ever is to give yourself that wonderful Christmas gift that nobody can give you. And that is to invest in yourself and position yourself well. Okay? Many people make New Year resolution only for them to discover that that year is a repetition of a previous year. Okay? But you can make 2019 to be different by taking that decision today, because I know that something inside of you is telling you that this is what you have been waiting for. And I will see you guys at the top. Cheers.